Hi, I'm Blaire Benoit here with Rainbow Promotions, and we're here with Musiq Soul Child. Musiq, welcome to Long Beach.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You've had an amazing career, 12, 13 years, 6 albums. Lately, you've gotten a little bit more creative. You did the reggae album last year with Selena Johnson called Nine, and can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I just feel like we got a whole new generation coming up behind us, and they're being exposed to so many things, and they're going to have a huge creative sense of motivation that I want to contribute to the blueprint. I'm not saying that I'm going to write the blueprint and it's all about, I know what the answers are. But I want to contribute to what will be considered the blueprint, or what will be considered the guidebook to how to express yourself and communicate your creative self. And the reason why is because I'm actually trying to do that right now, and there is no guide. So, I feel like all these young people, they need something to grab onto, as opposed to just figuring it out by making mistakes. You're still gonna make mistakes, but I'd rather make all the mistakes first, and try to give you a heads up and throw the answers at you. You still got to do the work, so, and being a creative person and everybody telling you, nah, that's never gonna work because people are not gonna understand it because they know you as one thing and you should just stick to that. It's like, no, I don't know how to not do it. So either help me do it, or can you kindly please get them out of my way? So, as long as you're not disrespecting the culture, don't do stuff just to be doing stuff, just to be different and just busy, Understand that there are people who help build the house of that culture, and the least you can do is respect the standard. So just think of it like this, like a box of crayons. You can't expect me to just use blue all the time.
Right.
I want to use green, I want to use red, I want to use yellow. Like, oh, I can't? Say who? God said I can, so I'm going to do it.
You wrote a book on love and relationships, 143 Love According to Music, and also heard that you are quite the chef and you love to cook and a foodie at heart. So can we expect any fusion of the two, author and food? Can you speak more on that?
That's another interesting thing. You've been doing your homework. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's another interesting thing about me. I have other interests as well, other than music. So what I'm doing with these personas is I'm giving myself an outlet, giving myself a platform, and something that can serve as a catalyst for me to articulate my creative interests. So I pair each one with a musical association and then a trade or a talent, And one of the ones that I do have, it has this musical thing, and I know people are gonna be like, this dude is crazy. It's the chef, of the bunch. Then I have one, who's, the hustle is actually, that's my writer-producer side. So the backstory goes, you're officially getting the backstory. The official backstory for the hustle is he was a writer-producer who worked with a lot of people and just decided one day, I want to be an artist. And now he's just making music for himself.
I heard that you were ambassador for Susan G. Komen breast cancer. Was there any inspiration behind that? Can you talk more about that?
It was something that was put in my path, and I just leaned into it. It was designed to assist people in dealing with something very, very, very serious, and it's not something that's not going away anytime soon. So until it does, it needs all the help that it can get. And I probably didn't fit the ideal criteria of a person that would blah, 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 but, I was available, I was around, and I was approached by it. So I said, why not? People need it. People need it. Everybody think, oh, they got it. No, okay, they may have under control, but, they can still use as much help as they can, And what better than a person with a platform, that's talking about love, and was like, okay, show us how much you really love, And I was like, cool, no problem. Where I need to be, I'll show up. You need me to talk about it? Sure. I'll dedicate an entire song and video to it. I'll do a show for it. Like, it doesn't matter, because my purpose here is to inspire, is to assist, and is to, find out who I am creatively so that it can in turn, be a muse for anybody coming up behind me. Because that's how I learned. I learned from people who were just chasing their dreams and trying to figure themselves out creatively and express themselves creatively. That's how I learned, and I just want to just pay it forward.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'm Blaire Benoit, and this has been another Rainbow Promotion.